Hey y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Makeup Therapy. I wanted to do a brown smoky eye with a pop of color, so I'm going in with my Morphe's palette and I'm doing my technique where I go from lightest to darkest, just using different shades of brown. And I also wanted to touch back on the primer that I used in the previous video. So if you haven't checked that out or other episodes, please make sure that you do. And don't forget to leave me some love. But this primer and that foundation worked so well together. I did not leave my first impressions when I first tested it out in the previous video. And I love it with this foundation in particular. If you are new to my channel, again, I did do a short, and the last short that I did, I used it with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, but I do like it with this formula better. And if you are new here, this formula is the 30-hour Super Stay Matte. And I will go back and test out different colors, but the coverage is so much better. It like hides a lot of my textured skin areas and mutes them out, and that's another reason why I love it. And I know I said in the past that I didn't really care for these applicators on the Maybelline foundation, Maybelline concealers, but I am liking these better now. I've been talking about my under eye. The e.l.f. Camo concealers are bomb, but this one is a little bit, even though it's full coverage and it's matte, well, not matte, but it's full coverage, it's not as thick as the e.l.f. Camo concealers. And none of these items are sponsored, by the way. I'm just going over products that I mostly use, so I just thought to bring that up. And then as far as this foundation stick, it is also a new buy. I love it because I said it leaves a softer contour shade. And I'm also going to go back and get this shade in the color chocolate because this is in the color cocoa. And in the usual foundation that I use for a contour is Espresso by Black Radiance. And I don't know if it was the smoky eye or what in tonight's video, but I did go in with a little bit after that, for future references, because sometimes it's hard for me to keep up with the video. But I did want to touch back on the primer and this foundation because I do love them together. They worked perfectly together. And another reason I love this foundation stick is because of how it melts so easily into my skin. And as I mentioned before, my lighting sometimes is a little too bright for me when I'm trying to look into the monitor and the mirror. So I felt like I did want to go in with a little bit of the Espresso by Black Radiance. Like I said, I love both of them, but this one is a little bit more warmer. But as you can see, it does take a little bit more blending to melt this into my foundation. And like I said, I am going to go back in and get the shade chocolate because it's more closest to this shade espresso. And I love that the other formula, and I will leave the brand on the screen, is a lot more creamier. But they are all foundation sticks. They're not contour sticks. That's just what I use them for because I feel like contour sticks can sometimes be a little waxy. Next, I'm going in with my cream blush, and this is in the shade My Tai by the brand Profusions. And I love an orange blush with a smoky brown eye. Now I'm going in with my pressed powder. This is the Maybelline Super Stay. I'll leave the shade on the screen, but I've been loving all of these products together. So like I said, if you haven't checked out some of my previous episodes, please make sure that you do. And don't forget to like and comment. And if you enjoy this type of content, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And this first powdered product that I'm using to set my cream contour is by the same brand as the foundation stick that I use for the cream contour. But I'm also going to go in with my Maybelline um, I'm also going to go in with my Maybelline City Bronzer. Excuse me, guys. I had a phone call and it distracted me. Because I guess, with my eyes being so deep tonight, I just wanted that extra warmth to my skin. And now I'm going in with this LA Colors teal liner. And I felt like this was the perfect pop of color and that it um, just did something for the eye to make it pop. Next, I go in with this shade called Tealicious, and this is from a Black Radiance eyeshadow palette, and I just smudged it under the liner. And this is a mascara by Maybelline. I like this because it has a brown color to it, and I think brown mascaras are so pretty, especially with this eye look. I felt everything just complemented each other very well. Another item that I said I had a hate-love relationship was this lip liner. These are the Maybelline Lifter Liners. I've been using them in my previous videos because I am almost out of my ColourPop BFF3. That has been my favorite lip liner, but these are extra creamy. They are similar to those. And I felt like since I was going in with a bold lip, then, this was the perfect liner. Now, like I said, I may not buy it again, but as makeup artists, we always change our minds. And we have the right to do so. That's why it's good to play around with colors. This lipstick that I'm wearing is by Maybelline, and it's in the shade More Truffle. And because I haven't really been doing highlighter in previous videos, maybe just on my nose, I went in with my Anastasia Bear Beverly Hills in Sun Idol. This is the finished look. I think it came out really pretty. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching.